So this is part 2 of a video series. If you missed part 1, go back and watch that first. It's okay, I'll just wait here. Anyway, last I left you, I was working my way through my 70-odd kilometre walk across Sydney, starting at DY Beach in the Northern Beaches. This video is the second half of day 1, kicking off in Northern Sydney St Ives and marching on through to stay the night at my parents' house in West Pennant Hills. Some pretty nice houses out this way actually. These areas always have big houses with big fences. This one doesn't, but usually you've got like a Range Rover outside or one of those Porsche SUVs. Too much money. I'll just wait for the others here. So this Japanese place looks good, but I am like way too stinky to go into a restaurant. So there's a shopping centre nearby with a food court. I think I can go in there instead. Never too stinky for McDonald's. Alright, back to it. I think I'm in Pymble. Fancy. Very fancy. Down here next. Check out that hedge wall. So somewhere around here Pymble ends and Turramura begins. So Pymble was a suburb that I had already covered before on the blog, but Turramura I'm pretty sure is not. So we're getting new stuff here, trying not to get run over as I cross the road. But yeah, we're coming into Turramura. Small Christmas tree for a good home, and a dog bed, and chairs, and an IKEA chest of drawers. That's life in Turramura. Alright, I'm starting to struggle here. Turramura. Probably still got like 10 kilometers left today. See how we're doing. All right, we are up to the Pacific Highway, Turramura. My feet are le pain. So you probably can't hear me, but this is Warrawee now. And for proof, Warrawee. but no. So Wahroonga is the next suburb and it's in there. So I have to work out how I'm gonna get there. So it looks like the footpath is closed, but I can't tell if I can actually get there. Nice and green, but bloody hell, my feet. We've got a baby who's escaped, probably from this house. This series should really be called Man Points Camera into Sun for 70 kilometers. Fancy house. And what's this thing called? It's like that thing that the baby sits in and bounces around, I think. Anyway, on we go. There are some nice religious buildings out here. There's a couple of churches. That previous one was a church as well. This is the local private hospital. So we got no footpath on this bit. Alright, so I have to cross the road for a footpath here. And try not to get squished. Bloody hell, look at this road. Thankfully I only have to go down here, even if there is no footpath for some reason. So we are now entering Turramura. Or is it Thornley? No, we did Turramura. This is Thornley. And it's actually one of the last couple suburbs for the day. So I'm very relieved. Unfortunately, I've had to walk on this really shitty road with no footpath. But there should be a turnout soon where I can go into the bush so I can get off the road. Alright, so this slightly dodgy looking track should stop me from getting hit by a car. It actually looks quite beautiful, so it's not a bad thing. Although that's a bit of a drop down there, so I will be careful and we'll see how we go. So this is Lorna Pass in the, I think it was the Lane Cove National Park. Actually some really nice red rocks. There's the road we just came from. Pretty good path. Apparently you're not allowed to bike on it, even though, I mean, it's a pretty wide path. But anyway, let's go. Pretty muddy actually, so I'm definitely glad I'm in my hiking boots rather than regular shoes, because look at that. Man, that's straight up swamp. This is going to involve hills, isn't it? All this because of no footpaths. Alright, made it out onto the street. Still a fair distance to go, but definitely is the home stretch of day one. And again, sorry about pointing the camera into the sun. That's just what we've got today. Alright, suburban Thornley almost done. I think one more straight and then I'll be out onto Pennant Hills Road. It's the trolley graveyard. What's this? The Thornley local shops, I guess. So somewhere on the other side of this is Thornley Station, and when I cross that I should be in the next suburb, which is Pennant Hills. Now today we're actually finishing in West Pennant Hills, so I'm actually super keen because bloody hell, I'm nearly there. Damn it. Here's a Thornley Station, and when I cross this bridge I should be in Pennant Hills. Pennant Hills, finally, let's go. There's the local bowling club as I again point my camera directly into the sun so that you cannot see anything. Alright, so this is Pennant Hills Station up here. The local shops, but we gotta keep going. Got a green leafy street, not too far now. So in just a little bit we're about to enter West Pennant Hills, which is our final suburb for the day. Very relieved. Apparently this is part of the Great North Walk. Great North Walk is for people stupider than I am who want to walk all the way to Newcastle. So yeah, come check it out if you're insane. So close, but Jesus Christ. This is a koala park. From what I've heard, it's actually not very good. If you want to go see animals, go to Featherdale. Walking by, it smells like piss. So yeah, not so convinced on Koala Park, but Check it out. It says Cherrybrook, but I'm pretty sure this is still West Pennant Hills. There is a forest this way. Cumberland Straight Forest has some bushwalks all through the area. My feet are literally on fire, and when I say literally I mean figuratively. So I will not be doing a bushwalk, but that exists. So this is a pretty bloody huge hill, but it's downhill, so I'm hoping I will make it there alive. My destination for the day is at the bottom of the hill. Why the hell does the footpath just only go in here? I'm pretty sure this is the IBM offices. For some reason, IBM has set up an office in West Pennant Hills of all places. Also, for some reason, IBM still exists. Like, what? It's not 1985 anymore. Anyway, so that's the thing here. Not in my backyard. My hot take, anyone with a son like this, who's in like a 1,000 meter square property, come on, man. Just knock down your house, put the apartments there. Problem solved. Yeah, you know I'm getting tired now. I've slowly become a communist over this route. But bloody hell, I'm nearly there. Good Lord. Fresh lemonade. So in case you're wondering what dinner is, we've got leftover chicken, onion and bread. It's a Palestinian dish called musakhan. And we've got also some leftover lentil rice called mujaddara. So that's the post 30-kilometer dinner. So it's day 2 and I have failed. After yesterday, my feet are not in a good state. So rather than continue and probably injure myself by walking, an extra 40 kilometers on these feet, I think it's best to call it. I'm heading home, heading to the train station. It's actually a gorgeous day today. So yeah, a bit bummed that I couldn't make it, but it's probably for the best, Shouldn't mess up my feet for, at the end of the day, no real reason. So yeah, just gingerly walking to the train station now. I'm okay to walk a little bit, which is why I've chosen to walk to the station instead of getting dropped off. But yeah, if I was to walk an extra 40 kilometers over today, look at this house, bloody hell. Yeah, if I was to walk an extra 40 kilometers today, yeah, I'm just gonna injure myself. So call it while I can. Had a really nice day of walking yesterday, probably about 30 kilometers through, suburbia, through bushland. But yeah, it's okay. Bloody hell, this suburb is ridiculous. God damn it. Bloody hills. Sydney's quite bizarre because you've got suburbs that look like this. This is an empty plot of land with, it's got a literal horse living on it. I don't know if we'll see it today, but there is a horse that scamps around here. And then in this same suburb, you'll have a metro station. Metro, high density, high frequency transport for a suburb that looks like this. Yeah, West Pennant Hills is a is a weird place. Let's see if we can find the horse. Not around today. More insane houses, a few hundred meters from the metro station. Bloody stairs.